Good afternoon. It's Amanda. Welcome back to this fabulous Frugal Friday dinner. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this. It's a relatively cheap meal using leftovers, or you can go ahead and fix it now and eat it for leftovers later. It also makes a good freezer meal. I will put in the description box this recipe point by point, as well as the cost breakdown to show you just how frugal it is. And this will be using a 9 by 13 inch spray pan, and you will be you can get probably, oh my goodness, you could feed 4 or 5 people off of this on one meal, or in the case of my husband and I, it's going to be several meals, or yeah, I'm going to probably end up freezing half of it. But anyway, I'm still used to cooking large food, even though it's just the two of us. Anyway, go ahead and get yourself a pound of spaghetti, cook it up, put your kind of sauce in it, whatever you want, mix it up. Okay, that's what you're going to do first. You're going to grease a 9 by 13-inch pan, and then you're going to take that spaghetti and you're just going to put it on the bottom and kind of like just a small little, just kind of pat it around. And we're just going to leave that there now. Make sure your oven's preheating. Now, let me show you everything else you're going to need in this recipe. You're going to need a pound of Italian sausage. You can get away with half a pound, but hubby likes meat, so we do a lot of meat in this house. You need at least a pound of mozzarella cheese. You need a cup and a half of sour cream, a block of softened cream cheese, as well as some more pizza sauce. Now, this is what I call pizza spaghetti bake. So yeah, I'm using some of my homemade pizza sauce in this recipe. But that you're going to need that as well. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure your spaghetti's cooked, your sauce is in there. Put it in your sprayed 9 by 13-inch pan. And over here, I'm going to take this sour cream. What I'm going to do, and I've got a fly in the kitchen, it's about to drive me nuts right now. I'm going to take this cream cheese, and I'm going to take it in here, and I'm going to, see how soft it is? It's just that hot here today. I'm going to just take this and mix it all together. All right, you'll see here that all this sour cream the sour cream and the cream cheese is mixed up. What we're going to do now is come over here and get our pre-cooked sausage, and we're just going to take it and we're going to layer it all around on top of the spaghetti. This is what it's going to look like after you put your sausage on it. By the way, you don't have to use Italian sausage. You can use whatever meat that you like. You can put pepperonis on top of this. You can put hamburger meat on top of this. I just prefer using Italian sausage. It really makes this taste good. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is get my pizza sauce that I have right here. I'm going to just kind of pour it over, because I don't want to use all of it. Okay, I'm going to pour that over. Where's my spatula? Kind of mix that in on top. I don't want it too runny, but this sauce is what gives it its flavor. Maybe just a tad bit more. Yeah, okay, well, what the heck. Let's go ahead and put the rest of it in, right? Yeah, okay. I've got extra, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, kind of press this all together, get it all mixed in. And the next thing I am going to do is I am going to take my mixture from right here, which is the cream cheese and sour cream, and I'm going to spread it all over it. I know this is going to be easier if I had my tripod. Well, one day I'll figure this out, right? You can kind of like just glop it. I'm telling y'all, it was so hot. It is so hot in this house today that sour cream, what do you call it? Cream cheese sat out for probably 20 minutes, and it was so soft. I mean, so soft. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the rest of this out, and then I'm going to spread it all over on top of it. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to spread it all over on top of it. Yeah. Trust me, y'all, you're thinking sour cream and cream cheese. You're like, most of the time people will put like ricotta cheese or cottage cheese. Oh, y'all, this is taking it to the next level. If you count calories, I wouldn't with this recipe. I really would not do that. It's kind of pointless. It's so good. Okay, so I'm going to spread this over evenly like this. Come on, get in there. Here we go. Okay, and the next item I'm going to put on it is a very small layer of spaghetti. Let me get that on there. Okay, if you go back, you see I haven't even used half a pot of spaghetti yet. I'm actually going to have leftovers, so I can put this in the freezer and do this another time, which is going to be good because I'm going to need to make this in about another week or two anyway. Anyway, I'm going to get this and kind of spread it on top. Yeah. pizza. Yeah, it kind of like reminds me, I better get a little bit more. Yeah, I can't have any spaces going anywhere. Ah! Okay, let's go here. Okay, spread this all along. Like I said, you can use your own, whatever it is you like. See, I've got kind of gaps there. You can see that's fine. So anyway, the next layer is going to be this little pint of spaghetti sauce. I'm going to take it and pour it all over that as well. Okay, I'm going to take this sauce. I'm going to pour it all over. And then, what did I just do with my spatula? Good night. I'm missing stuff. I'm going to take it, going to spread it. And the reason really you put this extra little bit of spaghetti sauce on top of it is because you don't want, when this cooks, I don't want it to dry out. This, I found out after experimenting, this keeps it from drying out too bad. Okay. The last thing you're going to do, see my nasty mess? Anyway, you're going to take this cheese, which is the mozzarella. You're going to put it all on top. Get it everywhere. Y'all, if you're going to use this cheese, just go ahead and don't skimp on it. No. When you're making something that's good, don't skimp on it. Go for it. That's what makes it so good and yummy. Let me see. Get there. Like I said, this, by the way, does make an excellent freezer meal. You can cut this baby in half if it's only a few people and put it in the freezer. Cook one today and eat it, and then freeze it later. You don't even have to cook it beforehand. If I wanted to, I could just take this right now, double wrap it in saran wrap and foil, put it in the freezer, cut it in half, and guess what? I would have 2 meals out of there. 2 meals already made up. Yeah, love this kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and get the rest of this cheese on. There you go. This is what it's going to look like. Here's like a side view. You can see the spaghetti, the sauce, and the meat with another thing of the sour cream and the cream cheese and the spaghetti sauce and the cheese. We're going to take just, let me see, let me go on this side. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of garlic on it. And also some oregano. Not a lot, but I do want that pizza flavor. Okay, take this, put it in the oven. Bake it about 350 for about 30 minutes. Take it out. And then continue baking it until this gets like, a nice bubbly golden brown. Well, I'll come back and show you in just a minute. Y'all, trust me, you're going to love this stuff. And it's so filling. And it's frugal. Y'all, that's good. That's a good thing. All right, guys, I'm back. This actually cooked for about 45 minutes at 350. Cook according to your oven, but basically this is going to puff up. Here's what it looks like on the side. You've got that layer of spaghetti, the sauce, the meat sauce, sour cream, cream cheese, more spaghetti, and then the sauce and cheese. Y'all, this is amazing, amazing meal. This can be, like I said, you can go ahead and assemble this and then put it in the freezer after you wrap it well with saran wrap and aluminum foil. It will make a great freezer dinner, and just pull it out and cook it. Like I said, this was only using a pound. This was using a pound of spaghetti and about a quart jar of spaghetti sauce. As you see over here, I have probably half the spaghetti left in the cheese. I'm actually going to take this and put it in the freezer because I'll be making this meal again in probably about a week and a half to take on a trip that I'm going on, a road trip. So anyway, I'll cut this. I'll come back in just a moment, and we will go and cut open this, and I'm going to show you the absolutely amazing awesomeness of this. All right, guys, it's been cooling for over an hour. I cut this up, and as you can see here, we got 4 or 3. All right, guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I've got it all cut up. And if you were going to do these in individual servings, depending on how much somebody wants, basically I got, let's see, 3 and 5, or that's like 15 servings out of here, which is not bad at all. I've done the math. Let me go ahead and show you. By the time you go ahead and add everything up, the sauce, we'll say it was about $2. My sauce was actually cheaper because I made it myself and it wasn't that expensive. But we'll just say if you went to the Dollar Tree and picked up a $1 sauce, or Walmart and picked up their 85 great value one. Okay, noodles were $1 for a pound. I only used half a pound. Sausage was $3.39. That's what's expensive. You can cut the sausage out entirely in here, and you could substitute for, like I said, you could substitute it for pepperoni, hamburger meat, or go meatless. It just totally depends on you. But it was $3.39 because really the sausage is what makes this deal. It really does. I got sour cream, was 89 cents, as well as the cream cheese, and the mozzarella was $2.50. Basically, it was $10.17 for 18 servings of this pizza baked spaghetti, or 83 cents per serving. That's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. You can serve this with a side, which what I'm going to do. Some of my green beans from last year. Serve it with the side of green beans since I don't have a salad, but I got a vegetable to add with it. Yeah, so not bad as far as price wise, and I think that's kind of frugal. So let me kind of pull this out and show you what it looks like without it making a mess, because it's probably going to. Oh my word! Come on. Okay, you can pull this out, and you can see how. Yeah, woo, y'all, this looks good. Okay, let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. Yeah, so here we go. This is what it looks like. It looks really good. And if you look into it a little bit more, you'll see the cheese, the meat, the sour cream, the sauce, everything. Trust me, this is absolutely a delicious meal. It's more filling than you think it is. So anyway, hope you guys are having an awesome Frugal Friday. Not a bad deal, I don't think. And especially if you can grow some of these items yourself and you can make your own items and can them, it's even better. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I will put everything in the description box, the recipe, and I'll go ahead and put this down there as well. Just a little bit of information, you know. You can always tweak it, but hey, this is a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless.